right, we are live. We are live on YouTube. Thanks for being here. We are live on TikTok. Thanks for being here, everyone, today. I am Dr. Shelley, and today we are going to talk about having a done-for-you online digital marketing business. That's a mouthful. Done-for-you online digital marketing business that works for you 24/7 and starts bringing you in that passive income that you really are looking for. So come on in, join the live, tap the screen, let other people know that we are here, share it out to your friends. We are going to rock and roll today. You know, you go, if you've ever gone live here, you know that you hit the button and then it's just, let's go. Let's do this thing. So you never really prepare to go on live. You just go ahead and do it. And that's how I felt with this business, because last year I was stressed out, struggling, and just getting by, you guys, with finances. I was a chiropractor for 20 some years. I left that to become a mindset coach about 8 years ago. I studied with the #1 mindset coach, Bob Proctor. If you know Bob, put Bob in the chat. And I studied with him for 5 years before he passed away, developed my own coaching programs. But last year, I don't know, something happened and the people that were coaching with me weren't paying. They were paying late, and I had expenses that I had to meet, but it was a struggle. It was a stress. And have you ever been there, struggling and stressed out and overwhelmed with the bills coming in and not knowing where you were going to find the money to cover them? So if you've been there, put yes in the chat. I want to know that I'm talking to the people that can relate to what I'm talking about. For no reason of your own, you may be highly educated, you may have several degrees, you may have lost your retirement funds for no fault of your own. Whatever it is, whatever age you're at, especially if you're over 50, I think you can relate to this. You've had success in your life, but you still need to have that extra income coming in that's going to help you ride out the rest of your life, that's going to help you live the lifestyle that you deserve, because you've been working so hard for so many years and you just want to have a different lifestyle than where you're headed now. And in order to have that different lifestyle, you guys, I was talking about pushing the button to go live. I had to just push the button and say, I'm going to take a chance on this digital marketing, even though I don't know what the heck it is. I dove in, didn't understand it, didn't know what it was. I had a little information, but I had a big need for some extra cash. My friend was earning extra money, and I just thought I'm gonna dive in, and it's been the best decision of my life in the last year to do that, to get out of that stress, struggling, and overwhelm. Because when you get out of the stress, struggling, and overwhelm around money, then you can kind of start having a vision for what it is you want. But when you're blocked off and you're stuck, you don't have any vision for where you want to go. And I was just talking about this. Bob Proctor, if you know him, I studied with him for 5 years, put Bob in the chat. He would always say, first question he would ask you is, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? And most people are like, I don't know. You know, when somebody gets in your face and says, what do you want? Most people are like, I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that question so directly before. But the thing is, if you're stressed out, if you're struggling, you're just focused on that. And you're not focused. And so you're creating more of that stress, struggling, and just getting by and overwhelmed. You can't focus on anything else when you're focused on that. So the biggest gift he gave me was, you've been focusing on being a healer, being a chiropractor, doing your jobs really well. When you start focusing on bringing more money into your life, it will start coming. So what do you want? And if you don't know what you want, if you're in too much stress, struggle, and just getting by right now, then let's relieve you of that. And that's what happened to me, the relief of that, to be able to pay the bills on time, to be able to pay more than what the bills were, to be able to go to the grocery store and buy groceries for myself and my cats without having to check the bank account, without having to figure out what credit card I was going to put it on, because the coaching clients weren't paying me. The MONEY, they agreed to pay me. And so I knew I needed an extra income online. So thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. Where are you coming in from? I am in Arizona. Let me know where you're coming in from. My goal is to have every single state here. So let me know your state and then a few countries. And that's my goal for my online lives. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to put replay in the chat and let me know if you have any questions in the chat on YouTube Live or in the replays. So I'm so excited to talk to you about this done for you business. And I'm going to go over the 5 steps that you need to take in order to have a successful online business. Who here has kind of been interested in having an online business? Well, I wasn't interested in that's not true. I had a vision for just having a coaching business many years ago where I just sat at home and coached people. So it was a vision for an online business, but in a different way than what this is. Digital marketing is an e-learning system where people purchase a program, product, or service from me and they have an education. They get to learn about how to market their program, product, or service online. Now, why is digital marketing so important? So we're going to get into this right away because I'm just starting. So the number one thing that you have to have a successful online business is a program, product, or service that's in high demand. So let me just tell you, my coaching is not in high demand. My coaching is optional for people. They don't see it as high demand, even though it's something that would help them. It's something that they could use. They don't have a burning desire for it. So last year, I had a burning desire to create some extra MONEY because I had bills stacking up like crazy and I didn't know how I was going to deal with that. So I had a burning desire for extra income. I also currently have a burning desire to leave my part-time job that I had to pick up to fill in the gaps, So what's your burning desire that you have? We won't take that risk. We won't take that change unless we are in enough pain or we have enough desire for something different. So sometimes we have to have pain in order to say, I'm done. I am through. I am going to change my life for now and ever. I'm drawing the line in the sand. I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm done with this struggle and this overwhelm and this pattern that I have around MONEY. It is a habit. It is a pattern. How you use money, how you think of money, all of that is a habit of our thinking mostly. It's trained into us from our early life. None of it is our fault. So, hey, you guys, say hi in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're coming in from. Love to get to know you better. This live is for you. It's not for me to chat. I'm giving you value. I'm trying to give you value, give you information about what was going on with me last year, why I started digital marketing, and how it might be valuable to you. So go to wealthbuildermastery.com here for information on our next webinar that will be sometime this week. I don't know when. She never tells us. And for you to get more information, or you can simply go to Wealth Builder Mastery and you can get more information if you can't stay on the live here today. So I'm going to be on for maybe a half hour more or maybe longer because I have more time today because I am a free bird today. So number one thing you need is a program, product, or service that's in high demand. So let's write that down. I'm going to give you 5 things that you need to have. I'm going to say program because that's what we offer. That's in high demand. High demand, meaning people want it, people need it. So you know that every single business these days, every single business needs to have digital marketing. Digital marketing is the way of the future. Marketing online, marketing on social media. Every single brick and mortar business needs this. Every single program, product, service, coaching person. We need to have our business online, but most people don't have the skills to know how to market online. Now, when I was coaching, still am coaching, but when I was just having my coaching business, I paid thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to different people to teach me different methods for promoting my coaching business online. And I was doing it all myself. It wasn't set up for me. They were just telling me what to do, and they weren't doing it for me. So I paid thousands and thousands of dollars, and then I had to do it for me. What I'm talking about here is a done for you business. And excuse me, thank you for the info. I appreciate it. So I'm talking about a done for you business. So I don't know. I'm trying to do something here. Okay. I'm talking about a done for you business instead of one that you have to do for yourself. Do yourself. So thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. If you have any constructive questions, please ask them in the chat about digital marketing, having a done for you business, having that online business that brings in extra income. So let's move on. So we have that high demand program, product, or service. And with digital marketing, one of the cool things is an educational program. We actually have 4 levels of programs that we offer: 100, a 300, a 600, and a 900. So we call it the Legacy Builder program. That's the 900 program. That's the Cadillac. That's the highest program that we have. It has all the other programs in it. But basically, you move from learning how to launch a business online. You then move into having a passive daily pay, which is what everybody wants, passive daily pay into their BANK. Then you move into learning how to become masterful at digital marketing. And then you learn how to leave a legacy for your family, leave a legacy for yourself, build your retirement funds, and move forward with having a recurring income that's coming in every single month, month after month after month. So that's kind of the how we take you through the levels of learning digital marketing. Now, when I first was trying to wrap my head around what is digital marketing, what would I sell, and why would people want it, I started remembering that as a chiropractor, I would have to get my license renewed every year. So I would go online, I would take a class, I would pay the guy certain amount of money, and I would take his class, and then I would enter that into the chiropractic board, and they would approve my license for another year. That's online e-learning. So digital marketing is e-learning. The e-learning programs and systems have grown in the last several years during COVID to reach $1.2 billion a day right now. $1.2 billion a day runs through digital marketing systems, digital marketing programs. So in 2019, pre-COVID, it was a $950 million a year business. Now it's a $1.2 billion a day. What do you think of that? Hello, I see somebody on live that's been watching my videos. Hab, I see you. I recognize your little thing. Thanks for being on. Thanks for doing the hearts. I did send you more information in the video. So you can go to wealthbuildermastery.com to get all the information that you desire to learn about digital marketing as well. So that's the number one thing. So digital marketing has grown. It's a high demand product, whatever digital marketing program you desire to do. And I encourage you to look at other ones. I didn't, because I trusted my friend. And I didn't really want to look around. I wasn't really looking around. I was trying to think of ways to earn extra income, and all I was thinking about was ways to trade my time for money. And that is never a good solution, because what happens? We run out of time, and then we get exhausted at the end of the day. And I could see that happening. I could see myself working for other coaches, working for other marketing people, doing their marketing, and just being exhausted at the end of the day because I would run out of time. So when my friend was doing this thing that was passive income, I was like ears perked up, but I was very skeptical because I'm highly educated, and anytime I don't understand something, I just get very highly skeptical. I want to know details. I want to know everything. I want to know how. And you know, knowing how isn't always the solution in order to move, take action. You actually don't need to know how things are going to work out. You have to start learning to trust yourself, learning to trust yourselves and the decisions you make. And so I keep giving you tips from the amazing Bob Proctor, my mentor and mindset coach, that I learned from him while I was alive. And this is one that he's learned from all of his study around mindset and money. So how do you make decisions? You have to make decisions quickly and change them rarely at all. And how do you know? I never knew how to make decisions. I always took forever to make a decision on what it was I was going to do or what I wanted to do. So take notes. I'm not going to write this down. How do you make a decision? You have to know who you are, know what you want, and know where you're going in your life. Know who you are, know what you want, and know where you're going in your life. And then when an opportunity comes to you, you evaluate it based on those three things. You evaluate it on, who am I? Does it fit? What do I want? Does it fit? And where am I going? Does it fit? And if you get a yes to all three of those answers, then you just say yes to the next thing that you're about to do, rather than questioning. Because as soon as you get into the questioning and the consideration and all of that, you are moving back into your conditioned mind that's been programmed a certain way to keep you exactly where you're at. And if you want to move forward, you have to move out of your conditioned mind and into the future, the type of mind, the type of thinking that you want to have. So that's my tip from Bob Proctor today, how to make decisions. The wealthy, this is a stat from Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill. The wealthy make decisions quickly and they rarely change their mind, if at all. The other people don't make decisions quickly. They hem and haw, and they go back and forth with their decisions. So as soon as you learn how to make a decision and you make your decisions quickly, you make decisions every day. You can make a decision today to start this business. You can change your mind tomorrow. You can make a decision today to sign up to wealthbuildermastery.com, put your email in to get information. You can unsubscribe tomorrow. I don't care. I'm just trying to give you information, trying to give you value here. If you want to have the information, then sign up for wealthbuildermastery.com. There's no charge for that, guys, to get the information that could potentially change your life. You guys, we have people going six figures on a regular basis in our community. So if you want something more, then you have to give yourself a chance. So number one is having a program, product, or service that's in high demand. We have that with digital marketing. We have it because it's a popular way to earn money because of COVID. People want to be at home. People want to stay at home. People don't want to have a boss. They want to be their own boss, set their own schedule, have their own time. It's also popular because how many of you want to earn extra income? Everyone wants that extra income coming in, no matter what it's for. I don't know anybody, no matter how wealthy they are, even Oprah is always signing up for ways to have extra income coming into her accounts, So everybody wants that. So that's our program. It's in high demand. And then the other thing about our digital marketing program, which is different than other ways to earn money online, is that we get 100% profit. Now, I've done affiliate marketing, I've done network marketing, and in those type of systems, you get like 25% maybe profit. The rest of the profit goes to the people above you, the company above you. And in this particular digital marketing program, the Legacy Builder program, we get the master resale rights to our four programs, the 100, 300, 600, and 900. I have the master resale rights. You will get the master resale rights as well when you join. And you be able to take that 900 to your bank every time it comes in. The full amount, the 100%. That's the difference. It's not MLM. It's not network marketing. It's not affiliate marketing. Some people call it that, but it's not really, because affiliate marketing, you only make a smaller percent. We have the master resell rights. I did affiliate marketing for different coaches and things. I would get 10% mostly. They were earning 20,000 and I was getting 1,000, you know? So that was not owning the 100% of the profits. So that's number one way that you are successful with an online business. Number two thing that you must have, and it's one of my favorite parts actually, is that you have to have something where you automate your business, where it runs 24/7 in the background of your day, where it runs 24/7 in the background of your day. And how does that happen? Well, it happens because I've branded myself wealthbuildermastery.com. You can go there. You get an email from me at info@wealthbuildermastery.com. It's a mouthful. You get a video immediately from my mentor, Michelle. She's going to tell you about online business. You can then go to my website. You can learn from my website all the details that you need to know. And you can get another email that gives you more information. The next email tells you about me and my background. And I just keep giving you value so that you can make the decision on your own time. And how that works is that as you make the decision on your own time, you will do that whenever you want to. I'm not going to come after you. I'm not going to bug you. But what happens for me and what would happen for you when you have this automated business running in the background 24/7 is that I've had a few times where I've woken up to 900 in my BANK, which is amazing because these people were from the UK, I'm in Arizona, or they were from Ireland, or they were from South Africa. The MONEY came into my BANK. I've had a couple days at my JOB where I've had $1,200 days in my online business because the system was running all the time. I had a girl that was actually that I knew locally that was started texting me while I was at my JOB, and she was asking me questions actually at the very end of our webinar a few weeks ago, and she was asking me questions, and then she signed up right when I was texting her from my JOB. So you guys, that's what an automated system can do for you. You know, it can it runs for you while you're doing other things, and that's pretty much what most of us want. So that's the second thing that you need to have with an online digital business. Then once you have, that's the done for you part, you guys. We have the programs. They're already set up for you. When you come in, you will pay an extra $29 to get your pre-built website, your pre-built email system, your emails that go in the email system, no monthly fees, no extra fees. And you'll develop your own website that is kind of branded towards you. And then you will start to have your identity of who are the people that you're going to help. So I wanted to help people become masterful at building wealth in their life. And I didn't know that I wanted that until I started actually doing it. I just wanted the extra income at first. I didn't know that I'd become passionate about helping other people get out of the pain, the stress, the struggle, the overwhelm, the patterns with MONEY that they've been in, because I've been in those my entire life. I have a stack of books in my bookshelf over here about from the back to the 80s, the 1980s. Yes, I'm that old. Where I was looking at how to earn extra income. Now, at that time, we didn't have online business. Sorry, I just got a package. That was supposed to come yesterday. It came today. But I'm grateful that they deliver it right to my door, right? And if you hear overhead noise, we have like people on the roof today. I'm in a condo, so a lot of that's out of my control. You know what? And speaking of out of control, the JOB is out of your control. How many of you feel like you are just at the whim of your boss, at the whim of the company, at the whim of yesterday. I had to do things at my job I didn't want to do that weren't good for my health, but I had to do them. So, and now today I'm kind of in pain and suffering physically. And then I planned a vacation that my boss had agreed to. And then she said she didn't agree to it. So I had to change it, change my flight, pay double for my flight for my vacation. These are the things I don't like being not in control of my life. And you have to, hello, James, you have to get to that place of, I'm just ready to take charge of my life. I'm sick and tired of other people controlling my life, and I want to be in control. So that's what this is, the pre-built system. The proven product, the automations. Once you set everything up, it's done for you. It runs automatically. So then what do you do with your business? Number 3 is that you have to get discovered. People have to know that you're in business. Discovered. You have to put up a sign and say, well, buildermastery.com, I'm in business. I'm open for business. I'm open to help you. So how do you do that? How do you get discovered? Well, we have a couple different ways that we teach you how to get discovered. One of them is called copy and paste free ads. I'm just going to put copy and paste. Free ads. You don't have to pay for the ads, but we give you the places on where to do it. That starts people getting to recognize that you have a business, that you're in business, that you can help them with a certain thing, maybe developing an online business or however you do the ad. And then we have another thing called social media marketing. Social media marketing that we teach you. Social media. I'm just going to put M because that's a long word. Social media marketing that we teach you how to market. Oh, hey, people online on YouTube. Sorry, I missed you. Hello. Hi. The Clue channel. I'm a trucker. I live at work. Hey, the Clue channel. I have another trucker that came in because they saw me on YouTube. I'm so glad you're here. That was a funny thing because I wasn't going live on YouTube then. And he was just watching some of my recorded things and my shorts that I was putting on YouTube. And I wasn't really even focusing on it, the Clue channel. And he came in and I said to him, like, where did you see me? Because I didn't know where you came in from. And he said, I'm a trucker. I've been listening to you in my truck. So that's what I'm talking about, you guys. There's several people that I didn't know where they saw me, but I was putting out value and I was helping them to understand how this has changed my life. So if you come in the Clue channel, I can introduce you to my other trucker that I have here. And I didn't realize how a trucker would identify with me, but it turns out my other trucker friend who joined me, he wants to be a motivational speaker, and he wants to and that's where we connect because I've been doing thank you so much. I love your content. I'm getting the $100 package tonight. Awesome. So when you just let me talk to the trucker guy for a second. And you guys can see how this is happening automatically. So he says he loves my content. He's getting the $100 package tonight. So let me just tell you guys, we have the 100, we have the 300, we have the 600, we have the 900. So you can move up. You have 30 days to move up. Your goal should always be to get the 900 because you want those 4 income streams coming into your pocket. You want the 4 income streams to come into your pocket. And when you have the 100, so that's what you will be able to resell, the 100. When you have the 100 and the 300, you'll be able to resell both of those. And when you have the 100, 300, and 600, you will be able to resell those for 100% profit. When you have the 900, you will be able to resell all 4 of our programs for 100% profit. Now, I probably failed to explain this a lot on my lives, but here we go. So I have installment plans for all of these levels. I really have these installment plans because I don't want anybody to say, I don't have enough to do that right now. I don't want anybody to say, I don't have enough. If they have a vision for what they want, if they want to do it, then I don't want you to say, I don't have enough, because there is always an installment plan. And that is how I actually got into this business. My friend, it was a Wednesday, I remember. I went to a webinar on a Wednesday. I wanted to start. I didn't get paid from my job until Friday. And I said to her, oh, I want to start, and I had to wait till Friday to get paid for my job. And then she said, I have an installment plan you can start. So I started with an installment plan with 4 different installments. In the next 2 weeks, I had brought in double my entire investment. And that just was amazing to me. And I'd only made 1 installment plan. So the Clue channel, make sure that you're looking to see if you can maybe get on the installment plans. The installment plans available are on the bottom of my website. You can click on the 900 and you can then go and see what are the possibilities for you. And if you have any questions, if you've already gone to wealthbuildermastery.com, then email me on wealthbuildermastery.com and I will get back to you. So you'll see the installment plans on the bottom of the website for all 4 of the programs. So there is no reason that you cannot set yourself up and get going. Yeah, and get going right now. And that's what I did. When I did the installment plans, then for example, if you want the 900, you want to start there, be able to sell all 4, then you get on the installment plan, you immediately are able to have all 4 of those income streams into your BANK, even though you haven't finished your installment plans. That's the best thing. So I'm so excited to see you come in, and please email me. I'm on your list. Okay, great. I don't know what your email is, but I'll go try to figure it out. Oh, get a phone call. Let me get rid of this phone call. Shit. Okay, sorry. One of my friends said, you said shit on a live. I'm like, I'm human, you guys. So yeah, just send me an email. I'm so glad that you're here with me live. I really, it's amazing. You're the first person that's been chatting to me on my YouTube. Anyway, sorry, TikTokers. I got excited. Just followed you. Thank you. Ontarian. I wonder what that is about. Oh, you're the passive income guru. So you know all about this, likely. Thanks for following me. Anyway, hey guys, so I got to number 3. I got to number 3. Now that I know people are actually watching on YouTube, I know there is, because there's a lot of people that views after I've been on live. So what's number 4? What's number 4 that you need to have? I'm going through the 5 things that you need to have in order to have a successful online business. So number 3, you guys, number 3 is also something we do every single day in this online business, is that you have to get discovered. You have to be visible. You have to decide what social media channel you're going to market yourself on, what social media channel you're going to be on and promote on, and then you're going to do your 2-hour workday. We say it's a 2-hour workday. That's your income producing activity. So me being on live here is part of my 2-hour workday because I'm discoverable. You can discover me. The beautiful part about YouTube is that the replay is always on there and that's always being pushed out. Here, it's like kind of like a one-shot thing. And so you got to be on here from a half hour to an hour and a half. I usually just go a half hour, but I'm probably going to go longer today because I just have more time today. And so you have to be discoverable. You pick your channel. We teach you all the different channels. Most people do have a YouTube channel. So I mean a TikTok channel. I have my TikTok channel that I use those videos on other channels. So they're not just here. If I save them before I post them here, then I can use them on other channels as well. So that's how you get discovered. Then the next part is that You want to be relatable. You want to relate to people. I kind of have a hard time just describing this, but you want to be relatable. You want people to connect with you. You want people to connect with your story, and you want to be able to find your perfect customer. So it'll be interesting to find, how we're connected, the trucker guy and me. But there's a connection, because of who I am and my background. I connect with people and I know who my perfect customer is. And we have a complete training on perfect customer and discovering your perfect customer. A little hint is basically you when before you had some success, when you were struggling, and your life, people that have gone through similar challenges that you have. That's your perfect customer because you'll be able to help them. The thing I didn't realize is that I didn't know that I would ever help people with money. I never, ever in my wildest dreams thought that, because I would have the biggest fights with my father around money. He wanted me to work at the company he worked at and go up the chain, which probably would have been a smart decision. But I was a rebel. I didn't want to work in the company my father, was in. I didn't want to go up the chain. I probably could have been very successful there. But I was independent. I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to be myself. And it just seemed confining to work where my father worked. And so there were so many things that he and I argued about around money. I had so many different jobs. I followed my heart, and that kind of led me to always kind of living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes getting ahead, sometimes falling backwards, but I always followed my heart. I'm very passionate, as you can see. I'm actually not really extroverted. If you think I'm extroverted, I've learned to be extroverted, I guess you could say, but I'm essentially not. I would just rather stay at home and just hang out at home, read books. I do have cats. I am that cat lady. And not to get into politics, but I am that cat lady. And so I'm introverted, but I've learned to be extroverted. I've learned to talk online, and I've learned that I actually like it, and I'm comfortable with it. So I'm actually going to be running like a confidence on camera class because I've learned so much through mindset that I can do that. But I divert. I'm talking about being relatable. So I'm human. I'm just like you. And if you connect with me, then we're connected for a reason. It's like law of attraction. You come into my lives because you're attracted to what I'm saying. You're attracted to maybe my history. We're similar history. We're retirement age, and we're looking to set ourselves up for a better retirement, to retire early, to have more funds in the account, to be able to do those things that we want to do that we're not able to do right now. Maybe we messed up with our retirement funds. Maybe you messed up too, and you didn't save enough, and you need another solution. So I'm just telling it like it is, guys. We have a comment here. I want my life back. Bring on being on the road. I miss everything that is fun every year. Oh, I bet. He's a trucker. He misses everything that's fun every year. So I've worked at retail a lot of my life, and working retail, you got to work holidays, you got to work nights, it's very hard work. That's I've kind of worked retail my whole life. And then I was a massage therapist, and then I was a chiropractor, and then I'm a coach. But I've always had this consistent retail because I do like talking to people in a retail environment. And I like it, but I hate that sometimes I feel out of control with having a job that I'm not in control of. So when I found digital marketing, everything started turning around. So it can turn around for you too, guys. These are the 4 steps. So let me just put in the relate section. You're going to find your perfect customer. Find perfect customer. I'll just put It doesn't fit. Find perfect customer and be relatable. Be your authentic self. You don't have to be anybody that you're not. And that's actually, frankly, one of the hardest things for me. I, in the past, have been taught to kind of like put on a fake front, put on a false front, put on everything's great, everything, like if my necklace is crooked, like I'm like, I gotta have it perfect. And whoops. And then so I don't I try to not be perfect anymore. I try to not be perfect anymore. You guys have any questions? I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the chat on TikTok that I might have missed. Anyway, if you have questions about digital marketing, let me know on here. I don't see any questions, you guys. It's your time. Ask me questions. I'm going to be going off soon. I'm going to get to number 5. Number 5 is the most important one. I saw a fellow digital marketer on a live today, and he said, what's the most important thing? I'm going to ask you, what do you think the most important thing is in your digital marketing business? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What's the most important thing in any business? And this guy got it wrong. I was on watching him. I learned a lot from him. He's in my business, but he got that wrong. What's the most important thing in a digital marketing business? The most important thing in any kind of business? All right. Nobody's coming on. Oh, there's a new message. Let me see if you got it right. What's the most important thing? Thank you for following. King. Thank you for following. What's the most important thing in a digital marketing business? Any kind of business. It's getting a customer. You guys are not in business if you don't have customers. So number 3 and 4 here on the list of the 5, you are going to do every single day. And hopefully getting a customer is going to turn out to be an every single day for you. And every single day for you, getting a customer. Because if I go to my retail job and I don't have customers, I work commission. I don't earn anything if I don't have customers. Any kind of business that you have, you need to have a customer. Everything is sales, guys. A lot of people say they don't want to be in sales. They don't want to sell stuff. Well, you are selling yourself every single day to the people around you. You are selling every single day. You might be doing a great job at it, or you may be doing a bad job at it, but you sold yourself to your partner. You sell yourself to your kids. And so don't be afraid of being a salesperson. All of your negative things about salespeople are in your head. I love being a salesperson. There's sometimes I know that people don't understand and don't like salespeople. So I know that when I go up and ask somebody if they need help, they're automatically going to say no, they don't want help, because it's in their patterning. It's in their mind that they will say no. And the next thing they'll do is come back to me and ask me a question about what I have, even though I've just offered to help. So I try not to actually ask them if they need help, because if I ask them if they need help, I know they're going to say no. So I try to just get in conversation, get relatable with them, talk to them about are they going on a vacation, or, what are they doing today? I try to just start a conversation with people, have them, warm up to me, like me. And then, once we're in conversation, then they might say, oh, I'm looking for this today. So if you know that certain stores have really great salespeople, or like certain car places have really great salespeople, and if you're a salesperson yourself, you will go to salespeople and ask them, because that's what they're there for, to help you. A salesperson is there to help you, to make your life easier, to make it faster. When I help people, I sell clothes because I have a fashion degree as well. When I help people with clothes, they feel better, they look better, and they're happy. They get out of the store faster because I help them. So salespeople are helpful. Salespeople want to help you. So don't be so hard on salespeople. Oh, you said leads are the most important thing. That's kind of close. Leads or customers. Leads would be more in the realm of Um, Something's expiring in 5 hours. I think we're good. Leads are more like getting yourself recognized. They're more in the discover area, and the relate area. But until you get a customer that's getting in, that's purchasing something, the leads, you know, aren't that important. Leads are important. Getting people in your email list is probably one of the most important things, because I'll go through this and then I'll get up. So, one of the most important things is that the only thing you own is your email list. Is your email list when you're in an online business. I don't own TikTok. TikTok can change doing whatever it does. TikTok can decide to not let me be here for 3 days, which they did recently. TikTok can change things. Other social media can change things. And we don't have any control of that. The only thing I have control over is my email list. And I really don't have control over that either, because people can unsubscribe whenever they want. But if you build a big enough email list, you won't care about people unsubscribing, because those aren't your people anyway. They didn't connect with you. They came in, they saw what you had, they didn't want it, and they unsubscribed. So don't worry about people unsubscribing from your list. You just keep getting those people that do connect with you, that do want you to let them know what's possible. And those are the 5 things. If you can take a screenshot of that, you can take a screenshot of that. Those are the 5 things. I go over them a lot because they're the basics of having an online business. We started this today with a done for you business. A done for you business. You guys, I've never seen anything quite like this before. I haven't talked anything about all the free stuff you're going to get, because I didn't know the free stuff I was going to get once I entered this. A done for you business that you invest in once. There's no monthly fees, there's no extra fees, there's no hidden costs. Invest in once and build it as big as you want to build it. Build it as big as you want to build it. We can't make any income claims. I'm going to turn this. The mirror thing gets me messed up. We can't make any income claims because I don't know what your attitude is. I don't know what your mindset is. I don't know if you're going to be consistent. The main thing you have to do is get going, right? You have to start. Whether you know what you're doing or not, whether you know how it's going to work out or not, you have to start. You have to plug in, get going, plug in every single day. Learn after you get yourself set up, which can take anywhere from a day to maybe 3 days if you don't want to do any of the tech setup yourself. You can pay an extra $150 for our company that works with us to do it for you, which I would have done if that would have been available. But it took me about 8 hours to set it up. And there's complete instruction how to do it. You get set up. The website's already done. You just put all your links in there, connect the links, connect the dots. It teaches you everything that you need to do. So you get set up. You plug in. Our mentor gives you a video every single day. Have you come on the webinar yet, Clue? Have you come on the webinar yet? So she gives you the videos every single day to keep you on track. We have a 90-day sprint that she's taking us through now. I think we're on I didn't listen today. I think it's day 27 maybe. And she took us through a lot of Chat GPT and how to use that for your business this time. So this is all free. There's no charge for that. She coaches us every single day for no charge. And she's a multimillionaire through this business. 2 million in 2 years. So we have the community. That's another proven system that I didn't even talk about yet. We have a community that when I joined last year in November, it was 1,500 people, 1,500 people. Right now, it's like almost 33,000 people, if not more. I didn't check today. 33,000 people in about 6 months. It's like growing like hotcakes, growing all over the world. We have people in all countries, all over the world. And so what's happening is, remember I said it's a billion.2 business a day, digital marketing, a billion.2 business a day. And in digital marketing right now, there is space for you. There is money to be earned. Yes, I've worked with Proctor for 5 years. I studied with him. I was at many trainings that I miss that a lot. I miss going to the trainings. I had connections with him. I visited his house. I went to a training in Hawaii. That's what I spent a lot of my money on, frankly, was studying with Bob Proctor. Oh, great. Well, you should come to the webinar this week. I don't know what day it will be on, but if you guys go to wealthbuildermastery.com, put your email in, you will get the info for the webinar this week, whenever it is. I'm not sure. She hasn't announced it yet. So we get the community of 33,000+ people. That is the most amazing community. We have training in there. We have people that have gone to 6 figures that are training us now on all the different social media channels. I met a lady that trains people, that helps people with TikTok, and I paid her like $47 for a month, a weekly training thing with her for a month to learn more about TikTok and how to do videos. That's not necessary, but I feel like blessed that I met her and I was able to get her feedback. It was like a group of 10 of us that went through and learned from her, because she's had success with TikTok. Most people that started, and even my mentor, had no following, started on TikTok with nothing. I started on TikTok because I didn't want anyone in my family and friends to know what I was doing, frankly. So I had a TikTok channel that no one knows about. But then after a while, I got more and more comfortable, and I don't care that anybody knows what I'm doing anymore. So I use the TikToks in different places that I just don't care. This is what I'm doing. It's legitimate and it's helping people. And so I just want to help people. So, whoever thinks whatever they think, that's their business. There is a book called, what's it called? It's on my bookshelf. What you think of me is none of my business. I love that book. What you think of me is none of my business. I just have to be me. You want to be yourself. That's your biggest challenge in this lifetime, to be fully yourself, to express yourself fully who you are. And I'm guessing you don't even know the half of what you're capable and who you are, because I didn't. And I keep discovering more and more of who I am, of what I'm capable and what I want. And I'm moving towards the last quarter of life. So if you're in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter of your life, you have so much more to learn about who you are, because you've been holding back. We're trained to hold back. So what other people think of you is none of your business. Just go out and be you, be yourself, let yourself shine, and see who you are and see what's possible for you. So I've been so great to be on with you today. We've been on for almost an hour, and it's just been great to be on with you today. I hope you've learned a lot. I hope you've taken some out. The only way you're going to be able to move forward is go to wealthbuildermastery.com. That's the only place I give you the information about the website. So you can click on there and you can get the information and you can get into the installment plans. There's no reason, there is no excuse for you not to start today and be in business tomorrow. If you want to, you can have it. And then you have to start plugging in. You have to be coachable. You have to be consistent. That was one of the first things I had a hard time with, was consistency. But I'm getting better and better because my coach challenged me on that. And so I'm doing it. So good to have you on here today. Some familiar faces, and so good to meet you, the Clue channel on my YouTube. I look forward to seeing you come in, and I'll look for any questions that you might have on my email. All right, I'm out. See you tomorrow. Bye.